it right now because our topic for today is how to move on when you still love your ex. Well, there's nothing worse than, still being in love with someone and you've lost them. Hey, Carrie, the poet says, Khalil Gibran says, even as love crowns you, so shall it crucify you. And man, do you feel crucified when you've lost someone that you really deeply love? And we've all been there. We've absolutely all been there. The longing, the emptiness, the depression, the feeling of hopelessness. It can be very, very, very difficult. And then, of course, there's all the obsessing about him or her, what went wrong, what I should have done, what I could have done to make it all work out. And that is going over and over and over in your head, this kind of rumination over and over and over again, remembering what happened, especially these key situations where things fell apart. And like he said this and I said that, and oh my God. It's enough to drive yourself crazy. It's just really enough to drive yourself crazy when you're really trying to figure it all out, absolutely make sense of it. And you can't, you really, really can't. And then, of course, there's a resentment towards your partner where you're like, what an idiot. What an idiot. Look what he did. Look what he did. Look what he lost. Look what he had, and he didn't appreciate it. So this kind of resentment, which, by the way, when you have ongoing, lingering resentments, it just really tears you down. It really wears you down. All of this, the depression, the emptiness, the obsessing about what happened, resentment, it all can really hurt you more and more and more. And my love, I think it's very important for you to take action, to really take care of yourself and love on yourself. And I'm going to give you 4 tips to help you move on even though you're still in love with your ex. So number 1 tip is get busy. Get busy. Take out your calendar and begin to fill it in, with different activities, going to dinner with girlfriends, shopping. Shopping is always good. Shopping therapy. Different growth courses, concerts, yoga, meditation, going to church. But the whole thing here is to take your attention off your ex, to get out of that minefield that we were just talking about, like in your mind about what happened and all of this stuff and the past, how hard and horrible it is. You want to get out of that and putting your attention on something else. Even if you're feeling a little empty inside and, not really wanting to, you want to put your attention on something else, right? So it's get busy and put your attention on something else. And the best thing to put your attention on is spiritual activities, meditation, that kind of thing, prayer, going to a spiritual growth course, reading spiritual literature, because there's nothing like the divine to help soothe you when you're having any emotional problem, any kind, especially any loss. When you're having loss, the divine is such a beautiful place to plug in, going to the ocean, going out in nature, letting that natural balm soothe you, really letting that natural balm soothe you, my love. Number 2 is the idea that growing is your best revenge. I'm Italian, actually. People think I'm not because of my last name, but that's my married name, but I'm Italian. So revenge is a word that comes to mind, but negative kind of revenge really backfires on you. The best kind of revenge is success, making yourself a success, showing him what he lost. My God, showing yourself how fantastic you are, right? And this is an idiot that he didn't even get it, right? So the success like that in in growing yourself is the best revenge, the best, the best. I promise you. So I want you to work on your diamond self-identity. In fact, we're going to do a little mini exercise on that today with you guys. And even if you're not dealing with an ex, this exercise, this diamond self exercise, will be really fun and help you to create a whole new level of positive identity, which I want you to have. And hi. And so let's just take a minute. Let's just take a minute and go along with me and close your eyes. And I want you to remember a time that you felt really good about yourself. It could be when you were young, when you were in your early teens, young adulthood, a time that you felt really, really good about yourself. Remember that. Remember that. You got it? Good, good. Now, I want you to make it 5 times better. Actually, make it 5 times better. So if you felt really adorable and cute, make it even better. If you felt kind of sexy and attractive, make it 5 times better. If you felt so smart and playful and creative and alive, make it 5 times better. Good, good, good. Now, just allow yourself to give yourself a diamond self nickname, please. And don't be shy about it. I don't want you to be shy about your diamond self nickname, right? So it could be something like, Amazing Grace, Beloved Mighty Isis, Radiant Princess of Love and Light. You get the idea? You get the idea? Right now, my diamond self has evolved a bit. I'm the radiant beacon of infinite loving guidance. But it's play, it's playfulness, and you can actually change the feeling, the notion of yourself through giving yourself your own name, you know. Most of us just don't have that. We don't have the we don't do that for ourselves. Our parents name us, other people may give us a nickname, but we don't do it unless you're a celebrity, then Dana Owens becomes, what's her name now? Dana Owens became, the brain. Maybe you guys can type it in. You know who I'm talking about. Queen Latifah. She became Queen Latifah. Yes. So there's an example of taking on a diamond self name, and a lot of celebrities do that, but we can all do that, and it's really fun to do. Really, really fun. So I want you to just play around with this, with giving yourself a diamond self nickname, and this is part of the whole idea that success is the best revenge. Or in general, just because you want to have fun with yourself and love on yourself, it's always great to develop your diamond self nickname. And then actually go out and do a little shopping. Yes, do a little shopping and dress the beloved mighty Isis, dress Amazing Grace, dress beautiful crystal clear Carrie, right? Dress. Oh my goodness, and there is the beautiful Tamara on there too. My goodness. Hi, Tamara. Hi. Yes, Tamara, the loving, wonderful angel. So go out and get yourself dressed. Go buy some clothes that really tickle you, that remind you when you see them. They just remind you of your daughter. Send you interesting clothing and little trinkets and even gemstones and jewelry that actually pop as your diamond self identity. It really, when you stop hiding your light under a bushel basket, the divine sends you more light. The divine works with you. The divine will give you exactly what you need. So, you just play with your diamond self nickname, go out there and see what wonderful things you can find. Now, it doesn't have to be expensive stuff. It can be costume jewelry, or you can get a dress on sale for 12 bucks, you know, but it's the right color, it's the right fit, you know, it's something that shows you in all your glory, that really shows you in all your glory, right? So this is our tip number 2, which is part of, you know, growing and success is the best revenge when you're having trouble moving on and you still love your ex, right? Okay, the third tip in terms of moving on when you still love your ex is to actually force yourself to get out there and date. You know, you don't want to date. You find that the guys don't measure up to your ex. You're not thrilled, right? You don't feel like being out there. However, it's very important to get back out there and date. Now, what you might find is that with your new diamond self-identity, there could be very interesting things happening because the beloved mighty Isis is going to attract different guys. So there could be very interesting things happening in your dating life that never happened before, right? So get yourself out there. Please get yourself out there and date, even though you don't feel like it. And then number 4 is get that it's not over till it's over. It's not over till it's over regarding your ex. Now, what do I mean by that? You know, if you are loving on yourself and growing yourself in a diamond self-identity and you're getting out there and you're doing these wonderful activities, including spiritual activities, and you're, you know, dressing in a way that you're loving up yourself, your charisma, your magnetic energy, which everyone has, by the way. You know that the heart actually generates this giant magnetic field. Can you believe that? It's an electromagnetic field that comes from your heart. And it's magnetic. It really is. And so when you're playing in your diamond self-identity, your heart will grow in this beautiful magnetic way. And you don't know who you're going to meet. But the thing is, in terms of number 4, you know, that it's not over till it's over. You know, if you just happen to have coffee with your ex, he's going to be blown away. He's going to be blown away at what he lost. Now, he may or may not want to come back to you, right? And most of the time they don't, but sometimes they really do because they're in a state of loss and missing you and appreciation, and they suddenly see you amazing. And they sometimes will turn around, you know. So it ain't over till it's over, you know. So you want to love on yourself. Just love on yourself. I'll tell you about a case in our Love Mentor coaching program, which was interesting. This is a woman in her 50s, a wonderful nurse, blonde, very beautiful. She had this gorgeous boyfriend who was fantastic, who was a lawyer. They were together. It was fantastic. For about 6 months, they were really grooving, having a wonderful time, playing at the beach, et cetera, et cetera. And then he decides that he's not ready. You know the drill. He's not ready for anything serious, blah, 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 blah. And after his wife took him to the cleaners, blah, 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 blah. And he disappears on her, right? He disappears. And she's crushed, absolutely crushed. So what does she do? She does her diamond self work. Trying to remember what her diamond self name was. I think it was like Radiant Angel of Love and Light, something like that. Anyway, she does her diamond self work. She's playing, she's getting out there, she's dressing the part, she's having fun to the best of her ability, right? Dating other people. She also asked her friends to support her and help her find guys, and to actually go and sit at the computer with her to help her, support her, find, you know, really good guys, which is a great idea, by the way. Have your girlfriends give you support to do that. And she was finding some interesting guys there. But then a couple of months after they broke up, her ex came back. They went out to coffee. He was smitten. When he saw the angel, he was smitten. And you know, the rest is history. So they're very, very happily married. And that's something that can happen. It doesn't always happen by any means, but you're always ahead if you work on yourself. You're always ahead. And that's the good news. You're always ahead when you love on yourself and you create your diamond self and you get out there. And I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of all of you for working on yourselves and learning about love. I just adore you. I just adore you. You are the best. And so let's see now, what are the resources here that we have for you? We have, you can go to Love in 90 Days, which is chock full of articles and things. And you can get a free session with one of my amazing Love Mentor coaches who are unbelievable at lovein90days.com. It's a 40-minute session. Just click on the coaching tab and fill in the form, and you get a 40-minute session by phone or Skype. And let's see, is there anything else I wanted to tell you about? I want you to definitely come back every Thursday at 2 for our fun meeting for getting inspired about love here on my Facebook page, Dating to True Love Mentor. And if you like this video, please like it and share it. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who are watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel because we have lots more coming down the pike for you. Anyway, I love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. I'll talk to you next week. Take care.